And we are live. What's going on? This is your boy, KC Boxing. First, shout out to the LDBC. Great group of guys. Appreciate everyone chiming in. Let me sit a little bit back. Seem like I'm right up on you, you know. But let's talk boxing, the sport that I love. The sport that I love the combat in it. First, I'm gonna hit it off with Brezeale. Now I noticed that a lot of people are not getting my notifications, but that's okay. If you haven't got my notifications, hopefully you would check it out and see do I come on or you remember I come on after Fanon. But why? I don't know. Maybe it's a glitch somewhere. I don't know. But I'm quite sure YouTube get on it and get on it fast. What's up, Star City J? Salute to you, my brother. Salute. Yes, sir. Make sure you hit that like button, brother. Now, check this out. First, I'm just going to start off with Brezeale. All right? Same question that proposed last night. Now, we had a problem with Brezeale last night. Hey, what's good, 503 Lion? What's good? What's good with you? Man, Brezeale, look, when him and Deontay Wilder fight, I'm not asking for nobody to be dead or killed or nothing like that. I get it. All right. He didn't know he was sitting down next to Deontay Wilder's brother. He didn't know that, but for his mouth being open, and for you to be a man, not to bag it up, then you should pretty much get your ass whooped. I mean, hell, it's what it is, I'm 52. I've seen that and been there, So, hey, it's what it is. You can't handle yourself, then shut the fuck up. You don't know who's around you or what you have done that shit can catch up with you. Hey, I was claiming Blackstone when I was 30 years ago. 30 years ago, that shit can creep up on your ass probably tomorrow. Niggas don't forget. They might forget, but they don't forget. So, hey, it is what it is. So then you try to sue a motherfucker. And guess what? You went to the wrong police station. How dumb can you get? I mean, really, think about it. How dumb can you get? That's real asinine, And at home, I get the same shit. I get that. I don't get it, but I get what he's going through. Your wife taking her finger and doing this. You's a punk motherfucker. You gonna sit there and let a motherfucker punk us in front of everybody. Then your dumbass went to the wrong police station. Then she got your shit on the couch. Then she says she going out for a minute and she'll be back when she get back. So, yeah, it's a fight that's going to happen. But I see it as more of a grudge match. And I don't blame Deontay Wilder. If I was him, I'd beat him up a little bit, then knock his ass out. Because one thing about it, blood is thicker than motherfucking water. That's straight up, See, you the one. Remember now, Deontay Wilder ain't said shit. He been focused on Fury, fighting Fury, this and that and all that. He ain't said shit. It's this motherfucker, Brezeale. He made a video driving the car. Oh, Deontay Wilder, I'm gonna get your ass. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm gonna get you for what you done. Oh, you should never did that to my family. I mean, the motherfucker losing his mind. But he get it corrected in a few minutes. All right. He's just $150 away from getting his ass whooped. Then maybe he'll sit down somewhere. But don't think His woman ain't looking for a stronger man that can take care of her and her son. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't black and white how you talk or whatever. I know people in the South, they talk that country slang. I get that. People in the city, we hip talk, like I talk, you know. But the way he talk, it's not a black or white issue. It's like a punk issue. You could tell that he's not cut from a tough guy cloth. You just can tell that. I mean, it's just reality. That's all. And it's not too much to talk about this because it's not going to be a long fight. I mean, he gonna do his best, and that's all you can ask for. I'm not asking for him to be killed or none of that shit. Just get a good ass whooping, and you learn your lesson, and you move on, and you live another day. Now, you was in the streets, this would be a different thing. So, I want to go ahead, and I did a video on you guys, all right? The resurrection of you guys, all right? What's up, Lewis? Salute to you, my brother. I did a video on the resurrection of you guys. Everything he been through. Why am I unblocked, KQKC? I don't know, Lewis. I unblock you, man. All right? You're not blocked. Because if you were blocked, you wouldn't be leaving me a message. Why are you blocked? You're not blocked, dude. Huh? I'm chatting. You're chatting. I don't get it. Look, I got 2 accounts. Oh, you got 2 accounts. Okay. I don't know. I don't have the slightest idea, bro. Okay. I don't have the slightest idea why you blocked. Okay. Because I haven't blocked anyone. I told you I don't block anyone on this channel. Now maybe YouTube did it or something, but I didn't block you. Sounds okay. Salute, family. Okay, now can you all understand me clearly? Because someone said I'm chatting. I don't understand what that means. You're chatting. I don't understand what you mean, Sin City J. That is chatting. So I want to make sure y'all can hear me good. That's all. I was saying he is chatting, but saying he is blocked. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah. You can't be blocked if you okay. They was talking to me. Okay. They were talking to me. Okay, I get it. Okay. I got it. Okay. You sound good, brother. Okay, thanks. All right. Cool. I just making sure I have a new mic. I just trying to find out what's is hooked up right, whatever. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go to you guys in Porter. I put out a video, the resurrection of your Dennis, you guys. But I'm gonna break it down just like I broke it down last night. You guys, good fighter, great fighter. If you like that type of style, remember, your Dennis, you guys, he can move. He cannot punch. That's the only flaw he has. Yeah, he can score points. He gets the ropes. He can stick in pot shots here and there. He does work behind his jab. He does have good balance when he throws. But I think Porter is too strong for him. I think Porter will rush him and get him against the ropes, smother his punches, and turn around and smother his own punches. That's what Porter does. Porter don't let up. Now, my defense for your Dennis, you guys, is this. If Porter rush in on you, you do not, I repeat, you do not go back because you're going to get countered. Because Porter come in, you don't do that. What you do, you go side to side. Keith Thurman, he had the right idea. Matter of fact, he did it a couple times. Sean Porter, he doesn't cut off the ring. He does it a little bit, but not as well if he should. And all you have to do, move side to side. Then try to catch Porter as he come in, just like Keith Thurman did. I think it was round 1 or 2 early. Keith Thurman caught him with a uppercut. Then it stopped him in his tracks just for a minute because the fight just got started. Just for a minute. But think about if Keith would have sat down on that punch, man, it would have been a different story early than later. But I get it. It's hard to sit down on a punch when you moving back and trying to keep a nigga off of you. I get that. But when he come in the other way, let's say he squared up, it's called a check hook. Check hook his ass. And that's way you can jab your way out the corner. Something like Mikey gonna do against Earl, because he don't want to feel when the ribs pop out. So that's what I think they're gonna plan for Saturday. But how can you plan for something like that when you have a big guy, a stocky guy, a guy that put his head in your chest, open up your guard with his head? With his head. So how can you stop a guy like that? I'm sorry, but you have to do like Cal Brook did when he came here and took the belt from Sean Porter in California at the Stub Hub. We all remember that. Sometimes you got to fight fire with fire. If that motherfucker want to get dirty and wrestle, let's wrestle. All right? If you don't want to box, we don't have to. Matter of fact, I think Porter surprised me. He boxed a little bit against Danny Garcia. But he still had that grueling and mentality. So that's why. That is why. You got to get down. And you know what? And Cal Brooks won that fight. He took that belt from his ass. See, that's the problem. See, Porter, I knew he was going to win that fight against Danny Garcia. See, Porter and Danny Garcia are two different fighters. And they right. Styles make fights. So what happened was that Danny Garcia just couldn't get out the way of Porter. He just couldn't handle Porter. Yes, Danny Garcia got a great left, but he wouldn't use the check hook at all. Floyd was good at this, defeating fighters before you get in there. They knew how tough Sean Porter was. They knew how aggressive he is. They knew how he take no for an answer. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me read the chat for a minute. Cal Brooks was one of the strongest welterweights in the division. Yes, sir. He was. What's up, Lala D? How you doing? Okay, good. 503 line in the house. Okay, Lala D. Oh, Lord. Lewis in here. Yes, sir. Lewis is in here. All right. Yes, sir. Lewis Coleman. I think Porter is going to be much of a bully for you guys, in my opinion. Brother South D Town. Okay, we got okay. I see y'all. All right. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Yes, sir. Yeah, Porter will be aggressive with you guys because he knows he's the bigger fighter. He's gonna bully him, just like Cal Brooks tried to bully Earl Spence. And you know what? Earl Spence took that shit, but he stuck to his game plan, Earl Spence. I mean, we saw that fight where Cal Brook was just pushing him on his head and, pushing him and shit. And Earl, just, got his neck all up in his neck, his arm in his neck and his shit, But Earl, hey, he was a young, hungry lion. He didn't give a shit. See, he didn't care. Earl went for it. And he went for it. The harder Kell Brook pushed Jock for position, Earl, the harder he got. After each round went by, the better he got. That's why I say Earl Spence has an engine like a car. It get hotter and hotter and hotter as the rings go on. Facts. Now, whoever came up with this goddamn idea that Spence and Garcia fight is gonna be like Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberta Duran. First of all, he is nowhere near Sugar Ray Leonard, Mikey Garcia. Yeah, he could throw a jab here and there, but he's not flashy. He don't have great foot movement like Sugar Ray Leonard does. Mikey Garcia, he does things good, yes, but he doesn't do things great. I've been saying this for a whole year. You're not gonna find no shoulder roll from Mikey Garcia. Shit, what? You're not gonna find no check hook for Mikey Garcia. You're gonna find just your straight fundamentals that you find in the amateurs. That's all. Everything Mikey Garcia does is what they teach you in the amateurs. I know. I've been talking to amateur fighters. That's all. Now, yeah, Earl might be like Hands of Stone, Roberto Duran. That's his nickname, Hands of Stones. Because he can hit hard. If you go to my video, you can see a picture of Earl from yesterday. Look at his arm. I think that's his right arm. Veins popping out of it, that big. And all he do is work out. No snack, none of that shit. And he still was bigger than Mikey Garcia. Now, don't think Earl gonna go out there and knock him out in the first round. That shit don't fly like that. It doesn't. Because they both are counterpunchers. They both are good at their craft. So each man gonna use their ring IQ to see what each man is bringing. But Earl said, and I quote, and you know my word, I motherfucking quote. What he gonna do? He gonna go right after Spence. He said he's not gonna leave it up to the judges. No, he gonna leave it up to himself. See, I know what's gonna happen if Earl goes to distance. I mean, and still win. They gonna think Mikey is the best thing since sliced bread. I'm not trying to be biased here. I mean, well, fuck it. Yes, I am. Shit. You know? I mean, come on. You know, I'm a boxing fan. I know boxing. Earl should beat the living shit out of him. That's how it should be. That's how it should go. If I was a betting man, I would. I'll bet on Earl. Mikey is out of his element. He should be at 135. I don't care how you slice it, dice, or put it. I'm sorry, but that's the facts. Yes, he should beat the living shit out of him. Maybe he's trying to cash out. I don't know. He buying mama all he gives. So he's spending that little money he got tucked away in the closet somewhere. So he gonna live off this big bag he gonna make in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, people. 2 weeks. And remember, don't feel sorry for the motherfucker. That's part of the game. If his brother don't want to throw in the towel, beat his ass up some more. Until he do, or until they stop the fight. That's the name of the game. You look, you asked for it. Earl will mind his own business. You asked for this ass whooping. And that's what you're going to get. Now, come to the heavyweights. I'm not through yet. I vowed that I'm gonna put Anthony Joshua and Dylan White and Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder and these claws. Now listen up very clear. I'm gonna get to the chat in a minute. We got what you call three claws. One for duckers, one that's scared. Okay, then you got another one that's a ducker. Or one that's tough, but they don't want to fight the big fight. You know, they talk tough, they walk tough, but they're not tough. Then you got this other cloth where they struggle, they fight anybody, anywhere, anytime. Now, we got Dylan White, Tyson Fury, we got Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, you know, we got George Joyce. Let me throw him in there. Now, the first cloth. Now, Anthony Joshua's over there with Dylan White. That cloth is for cowards. That cloth is for men that don't have the heart. That cloth are for men that champions or want to be champions. That cloth is for pretty much pussies. That cloth is where nice guys are, but they not that type of fighter. They won't fight the big fight. They won't get that last infinity stone, Anthony Joshua. Now, I don't care Dylan White is with ESPN or Top Rank, it doesn't matter. He's still going to duck Ortiz. He's still going to duck Wilder. So that is what's going on with that first cloth. Then you got that middle cloth. That middle cloth is for big tough guys. But when it's time to get to fighting, they blow it off. They forget all about it. Like Gerald Miller. He just want to fight AJ for the money. He talks shit all the time. But he can't bag it up because he never fought a top 10 fighter. Because he ducked out. He ducked out of Pulev. He is what you call a bully. A bully that when someone stands up to him, he gets to running. How can a big, loud mouth wearing damn near 300 pounds be someone like Anthony Joshua? Because Anthony Joshua is a cherry picker. He could have had Wilder, but he chose the lesser of the two. That's what I call a ducker. Then you got that third cloth. That third cloth is for real champions. That third cloth, you got Ortiz in line, and you got Wilder there in line. You see how they broke it down? See, Ortiz is a champion. He just don't have a belt, but he's a champion at heart. That's what he is. He's a champion at heart. He's willing to fight anybody at any time. Matter of fact, he was willing to fight for free. Yes, for free. Wilder did everything they asked him to do. He fought and won and won. No fanfare. No bright lights. No mugging from crowds everywhere. But he's in that cloth line. He is a champion. He do what he say. And he say what he do. Ortiz, he will do what he say if everybody stop running. Now, when Porter get through with you guys, he better stop running. He said he's going to make Earl Spence fight right after you guys fight. Now, if you believe that, you can take that with a grain of salt if you want to. I don't believe him because the day he walked into that ring and told Sean Porter, let's get this on. You got a strap? I got a strap. Let's unify this shit. Do it like I'm scared, Jim. Then soon he got to the dressing room, the whole attitude changed. Explain that to me. Somebody explain that to me. I might be wrong, but that's a duck to me. That should be a duck to you. Now, like Effie, Joe Joyce, Farr, these are up and coming heavyweights. What kind of example are they making for these young brothers? Ain't no legacy involved. It's money. The first thing they ask is who I'm fighting and how much I'm going to get. That's the only thing. Anthony Joshua was so scared, I think he pissed in his pants the other day. He's not a fighter. He's a nice guy that got mixed up with the wrong people. Now, he going to cash a check that his ass can't cover. Because eventually, he will run into Deontay Wilder. He know he will. Because all this shit going to come full circle. That's real talk. Now, Anthony Yard, great fighter from the UK. Him and Kovalev are closing a deal right now as we speak. That's going to be a good fight. Like I said, we getting the fights. What's this, the 10th, 11th weekend in a row? But we need to see the fights that we pay as fans. Get it on. It shouldn't take this long to make a fight. Sure, I enjoy the fights because I'm a boxing fan. But it's real talk. This real shit I'm talking about. And you know what? Like I said in my other video, I don't want to hear that shit marinate no more. It's enough marinating in boxing. Everybody want to be slick. Everybody want the fast dollar. We know that. We know that Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder did astronomical numbers. We know that. And they know Bob Arum, hey, no offense, but Juke could sniff out money damn near 20 blocks away. They knew that this second fight would blow it out the water. Probably better than Mayweather and Pacquiao. So guess what? They want their taste. They want a piece of that action. But like I said, do what you got to do, Dylan White. Now I'm speaking about Dylan White. Eddie Hearn promised him $7 million to fight Anthony Joshua. Then he went down to 4. Then he went down to, well, we're going to try to see, can we make a fight with such and such? Never trust a head of a two-headed snake. Never. Bob Arum, he just a minute away from taking a dirt nap. And they're going to bury him with his ass up. Because he's going to tell all of us to kiss his ass. That's real talk. Then, whoever leave in charge, they're going to fuck it up. Just like De La Hoya fucked up Golden Boy. I think he got, 2 people? Garcia and Canelo. That's it. Anybody with a name. But it's time for boxing to wake up. It is. You can say what you want to say about Earl Spence. You can say what you want to say about Mikey Garcia. But listen, ESPN has been putting on some good fights lately. Showtime, watch out. But I got faith in Al Heyman. Why they doing all this? While Eddie Hearn lying in front of all the cameras. Guess what? Al Heyman, he's in a dark room somewhere with a calculator, trying to make fights for young fighters, older fighters, and fights we want to see. I really believe that. Wilder and Fury, it gonna get done. When? I don't know. But don't blame Showtime because your ass got knocked out. Don't blame the referee. If you want to blame anybody, blame Deontay Wilder. He's the one that knocked your ass out. No, you wasn't winning. You don't get points for performance. You get points for scoring punches. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat here. Lala D, yep, just to that. What you say? My boy Royal Kudesh turned me on to you, brother. What's up, fellow Inglewood? Okay, Inglewood. Okay, I'm from Inglewood, Chicago, or Inglewood, California. You got to bring me up to speed with the new school boxing. Haven't watched since the Tyson era. Oh man. Oh, bro, you haven't watched since the Tyson era. Oh man, Lala D, you gotta bring him up. Well, hey, I can bring you up. It doesn't matter. Y'all hit that like button. What's up, Carl? How you feel, my brother? Hey, hit that subscribe button or hit that like button. It's up to you. All right. Yes, sir. All right, Carl, that's my guy. All right. Okay, Devon is in here too. Start some shit. Okay. Never. Lala D, she's the type of young lady that you can take home to your mother. You know? That's how I look at it. Dalton Judge, salute my brother. Okay, I see Sin City J is already in here. I see everybody that's already in here. Okay, everybody. 57 to Ashland. Oh shit, man! I'm from 63rd and Morgan, brother. Yes, sir. You right down there in Inglewood. Yes, sir, for sure. Yes, sir. You down there? I just go to Leon's on 59th to Racine. Is that Leon still there? Yeah. Yes, sir. So you know you better get up there and subscribe to this channel, my brother. And they built Inglewood up too. You know, they finna redo Ogden Park. They finna build a turf football field there. Yes. They finna build Inglewood back up. All the shooting and everything about to stop. And that's a good thing. Have something for the kids to do. Have a park, football field. I used to play little league football up there at the field house. So make sure you subscribe to KQKC. All right. Now, let me get down. I already takes my notes sometimes, you know. Now, okay. Now, Danny Garcia, he's going to be fighting Adrian Granados. Adrian Granados is from Chicago. He's from the Garfield Park neighborhood, the Garfield Park gym. He has his style like Sean Porter, Joe Frazier, you know, that type of fighter. If you didn't know, Clay. Um, Now, Danny Garcia, he couldn't handle Sean Porter. So why would he want to handle Granados? Now, Granados handled Sean Porter. Why? Because they had the same style. That's why. That's why they have the same style. And they was close on a scorecard. All it is it's no mechanics, it's no skill. Now, Sean Porter might throw a jab here and there, but the jab is just used for a rangefinder. You know, he don't throw a jab to hurt you. He don't sit down on his jab to bloody your nose. He just doesn't. That's what he does. Adrian Granados, he will wrestle and wrestle and wrestle with you. Adrian Broner had a time keeping him off of him. And he's a tough guy. Everybody remember him putting down Emir Iman. And I haven't seen him ever since he got knocked out. Well, then again, that's Don King guy. So Don King is releasing Bermain Stavern. Well, I will release him too, but yeah, he did release Bermain Stavern. All right, and Cesaro will be fighting Parker in July. Just in case you all didn't know that, KQKC going to keep you up to date. I told you. All right. So Parker, I don't know. He got this love affair with London. I don't know, or the UK. Period. First it was Joshua, Dylan White, now Cesaro. I mean, what is what is it with him in London? Why don't you just move from New Zealand over there? But I hope we say Garfield Park. I used to go to the Circle and the Observatory. Okay. All right. Yeah, Garfield Park is nice. I knew somebody that drowned in that lagoon over there too. Yeah. Good friend of mine. Long time ago, though. Yes, sir. Long time ago. But yes, sir. But welcome back to YouTube. And hopefully you'll subscribe to this channel and hit the icon bell. And I come on every day, 12:30, Raffle for 9, 12:30 Central Time. All right. So oh no problem, Lala D. That happened a long time ago. We was in grammar school. Yeah. So but yeah, I lost a lot of people. I even stopped going to funerals, man. You know, all the shooting was going on, right? You know, and after Hadil Pillington got shot, I said, that's it. You know, the one was at the president inauguration and he mentioned her and her mother, whatever. You know, I said, no more, no more. You know, can you imagine going to a funeral? The young man ain't even made 21 yet and riddled with bullets. And they had to put something over his head because they couldn't do the wound right. My little two grandbabies I talk about, their father got killed the same way. But he had two in the back. They told him sit in the front. Because my man wanted in the back. He want to go to sleep. He's tired. So come on, hop in the front. So they took him for a long ride. Indiana, you know, right there. Put two in the back of his head. They couldn't find him for 2 weeks. You know, rigor mortis set in, flies, everything. So a man collecting cans found him. So they didn't have a lot of money. So he don't have a tombstone. Well, head, you know, to say, you know, they know where he at, but they need to put the rest of them, you know, part together. So, but same with my niece. She was 8 months old. Her father threw her against the wall because he wanted to get high. She can't walk. She can't see. She can't hear. Both her hips came out of her socket. She's 10 years old, but they were expecting her to die at 1 year old. So people are evil. People are evil. I can imagine myself doing a little baby like that because I want to get high. I mean, you know, you don't need to get high anyway, but it's not going nowhere. So she simmered down or whatever. She probably was hungry. Then he tried to be slick and take her to the babysitter. And the babysitter said, oh, she's asleep. Oh, but she was asleep for 6, 7 hours. Then she said, wait a minute, ain't no baby sleep this long. So that's when she called the ambulance. So her brain was just all caved in. So now she can't see, hear, talk, or walk. And she has cerebral palsy plus other things. Feeding tube. She had to eat through her stomach. That's bullshit. And you know how long he stayed in jail? And my man, you know what Bloomington, Illinois is? Straight down 80, you know. And he stayed in jail 3 years. That's it. Actually, 18 months and the rest on house arrest. That's all. For the no, for that. That's attempted murder. No matter how you slice it. So where he at, we don't know. But he better stay there. So but let me get back to boxing. Before you get me misty eyed here, because she's a sweetheart. All that she went through, she's a sweetheart. And the doctor said that she probably could see just a little bit in her left eye. Her left eye, you know how old when you get older, you start developing things and stuff, and she's developing a little eyesight. She can see shadows. He's saying, but you can't see you, but just shadows. You know, so that's better than nothing. So she's still in a wheelchair. She can't walk. So still have to eat out of stomach, but I wouldn't dare do that to a child. Yes, sir. We have a lot of knife crime in the UK at the moment. Wow. Yeah, yeah. Just like just like they were doing in New York. They call it a buck 50. Knife cut across the face. That means you squealing or you did something wrong or something like that. So, uh, mean world out here, mean people. Yes, sir. But, uh, but that's okay because I call people like that special, and I mean special in a good way. Those are like angels that watch over us. That's how I look at it. Because when that time comes, you know, she'll be an angel. She don't know what sin is. If she does, you know, she wouldn't commit it. If she do, she don't understand it. So how can not she go to heaven? That's how well I believe. So, but to each his own. But um, like I was saying, Danny Garcia gonna fight Granados, and he'll have no business fighting Granados. No business. Because he's gonna lose another fight. Now, one more fight for Danny Garcia. He calling it quits. Danny Garcia said he's already set up, which he is, because he's a smart, good fighter. He invested a lot of his money. He had barbershops all over Philadelphia. He rehabs houses, so he has a mansion in Miami. So he invested a lot of his money, especially at a young age. He's not even 32 yet. 31, I don't believe. So he did the right thing. He got a new baby and he just got married. So, hey, one more fight. He's still regular fight, but he's running too. All the top heavyweights are running. You got Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. You got Keith Thurman. I don't know what Keith Thurman gonna do. Your guess is good as mine. Where is Lewis Coleman at up in here? Because he's the one, keeps up with Keith Thurman. He knows Keith Thurman as far as being a fighter. I don't think he know him personally, but he's a Keith Thurman fan. But anyway, he said he was blocked, but he was talking to me. I don't know. But anyway, he got 2 accounts. See, a lot of people try to have them 2 or 3 accounts, like that little kid that messed my account up. But yeah, a little badass little kid. So I don't know if he off restriction or what. But anyway, but thanks for listening, Lala D. All right. So, but listen, these fighters today, They got to start fighting 3 times a year. They do. And and with Garcia and Spence, I'm gonna tell you something. Spence is putting up the IBF, and you know who's putting up the uh, the WBC, Mikey. And you know the WBC is ran by the Suleimans, which is what located in Mexico. Now we know about Mexico. We know that pretty much everything goes, everything don't go. It's corrupt, put it that way. And or I won't say corrupt. I apologize for that. They just don't make a lot of money. So they have to make money the best way they can. How about that? Wink wink. So will it be that hey, they both are good? Hey, wait, what's up, Rob? What's going on? Salute to you, man. Salute to you. All right. I'm waiting on Stormy B too. Uh listen, each fighter that fights for the WBC, like Deontay Wilder, he's the WBC heavyweight champion. Now he pays sanction fees for that belt. Now, the Suleimans, they do whatever they want to do. They they don't they, see the green belt used to be the most prestigious belt in all the governing bodies. Now the IBF, which Earl holds and which Anthony Joshua holds, they make you fight your mandatory. That's what the old Campo was for. I'm like, why is Earl fighting this dude? This dude never fought here in America, but mandatory. The IBF, hey, you got to fight your mandatories. It's a must, unless we know unification trumps mandatories. So therefore, mandatories have to take a back seat. So that what Brezeale was so pissed off about by Deontay Wilder. But why Deontay Wilder gonna worry about you? You need to worry about your wife. But besides that, he had his hands full with Luis Ortiz and Tyson Fury back to back. That's a champion. That's a champion. He didn't get $60 million. Floyd set a bad precedent. If I said it right, precedent. Money first, legacy last. And Carl is right. It's too many belts in boxing. When they came out with that, I said, well, how many worlds is it? You're a world champion. You're a world champion. You're a world champion. I mean, how many worlds do we have? I think everybody, best should fight the best. The last one standing is the champion of the world. That's how it should be. But the governing bodies, they're just as crooked as the judges. They are. So I figure if we have another belt, no, all the governing bodies, they get together and meet, once a year. Okay, how about you, WBC? How much your sanction fees? Okay, well, you get some, I get some. That's what we do. Then you be undisputed if they wear all the belts. Then if they lose the belts outside the ring by drugs, jail, or, whatever, then they be the lineal champion. Now, I don't know, and I'm not for sure, but I'm definitely gonna find out. Do lineal have to pay sanction fees for belts that they don't have in their hand? I want to know. I think they should wipe out that name, lineal. Why should I call you lineal? You lost the belts. You just a regular old boxer to me. You blew it. Big time. And Bob Arum don't know what he got himself into. You don't give a crackhead all that money. You don't. You might be clean today, and they picking your ass off the floor tomorrow because you cashed that big check and damn near overdosed. Remember this, because hell, everybody got one in their family down the line somewhere. A crackhead can be clean all day long, but they still have crackhead mentality. They still think like a crackhead. They still move like a crackhead. And they still would dodge and hide and steal and do everything else like a crackhead. Think about it. Look how Tyson Fury acting on Twitter. Soon Bar Aaron say, here you go. Here you go. And there you go. Yes, Tyson Fury messed up his legacy. And I tell you what, Mike Tyson messed up his legacy too. Do you know he was the youngest heavyweight champion of the world? But he raped a woman. He bit a man's ear off not once, but twice. Wait a minute. Are we supposed to celebrate this motherfucker? What? See, that's what I mean. Fighters back in yesteryears, they cared about a legacy. But today they don't. That's facts. All they care about is money. How much I'm going to get? See, I just bought my mama a new car. Robert Easter Jr. just started boxing. He bought his mama a car. It was a used car. And he was happy. What? The Agent Broner. All the money he claimed he had. And his mama still staying in the same house. At least Floyd people are millionaires. See, that's what I mean. What are you doing for the hood? You can't even do nothing for your mama in the hood. I'm doing this for the hood, everybody. No, you're not. No, you're not. Please sit down, Adrian. It's over with, dude. It is. It's no more of this shit. It's no more brushing my hair, Pops. No offense to nobody, father, this and that. But Pops ain't got sense either. I'm sorry. I'm like, look, this is a little bit too much, son. Just go in there and do what you got to do. You don't have to act a fool. All right? Floyd did that already. And Floyd put asses in the seat. Yes, he did. But people now, that's wore out. This is a different age now. This is a different boxing century. Okay? But he can't understand that. What'd you say? Have to go. Great work. Oh, okay, Carl. All right. I know Carl be a busy man. I understand that. Yes, sir. But hey, look, it's facts, people. It's facts, people. I'm serious. You know, and I hope everybody understood and was here when I told what KQKC stand for. I was looking for Mark. What's that main event? But I don't see him. But it's cool. It's cool. Yeah. What's up, Sophia? What's up, lady? What they say? The queen. I caught that shit. Yes, sir. The queen is here. The queen has arrived. Yes, sir. But look, if I was a boxer, my legacy, I'm serious. I'm not saying this because I don't have much money as they have. But I would think about my family, my community. Hell, if I go to church, my church, you know, I'm not gonna sit there and waste my money. I mean, hell, lottery people do it too now. Only thing about it, they just don't take their ass back to work. But it's no way you should blow all that money. There's no way. Then you have to come out of retirement and fight again, and that really sucks on your legacy. I remember when legacy was first, money was second. That what it was. But now is who I'm gonna fight, money, and they don't even care about legacy. That is really messed up, and I get it. I know these young guys. I'm 52. All right, but I was young once, and I understand. My son is 16. Don't ask me. It's a long story, but he's 16, and I know young shit. But you're a fighter. If you're a champion, you get in there, you fight like one. You get in there, you fight whoever they put in front of you. Deontay Wilder did it. He did it back to back. And he still won't get credit. And what make me so pissed off, the people in the UK, they love the hell out of Anthony Joshua. They love the hell out of Josh Warrington, Carl Frampton. They love the hell out of their boxers. What we do, we make videos about our own champion and call him uncoordinated. Yes, he is uncoordinated. Yes, he is. But it works for him. It makes him 40 and 0. It works for him. Yes. But we hate on him. We talk about him. Besides uplifting him, you think I want to cheer for Gerald Miller? You think I really want him to win? You think I think he's the best? No, but he's an American. And he's fighting someone from another country. Ain't nothing but a grown-up Olympics. That's all. Who you gonna root for? Every time the U.S. Olympic team take the stage versus the Chinese, you gonna stand up and cheer for the Chinese? No. Let's keep it real. I don't want to cheer for him, but I'm gonna have to because he is American. That's what you got to do. Not make videos about what he had done and this and that. Deontay Wilder is the closest thing in my book, telling it like it is. He walked the walk and he talked the talk. Nobody wasn't giving no fanfare. Nobody didn't say, ooh, wow, we got us one. He just kept fighting whoever, kept fighting whoever, kept knocking out whoever. Then he finally, when he was 30-something old, they finally mentioned his name. Does it really take that? See, that was HBO messed up at. They said, forget the USA. They went with the Argentinas, the Kovalev, the Triple G's. Now look at them. Look at them. Yeah. And Showtime, you don't be careful. Apps going to take over. Apps will take over. They risk their lives in there for us. And we turn around and just slap them in the face with it. That's what it is. But we get fights. We got Porter and you guys on the 9th. Then after that, we got Spencer and Garcia. Everybody's going to be in tune for that fight. Now, Porter and you guys is not getting no press. I did a video on the resurrection of your Dennis Ugas, but he's not getting no press. You know why? Ugas a good fighter. But right now, he's about 2, 3 fights away from being a champion in my book. But Sean Porter, he's a WBC welterweight champion. The reason why he's not getting any press because he's not fighting the right guy. You mean to tell me that the so-called boogeyman of the welterweight division, Earl Spence, that jumped in the ring and challenged you, you gonna fight Yo Dennis Ugas? Remember, remember this. Unification, Trump, mandatories. But he's scared. It's okay to be scared. I get it. It's okay to be scared. Don't worry about it. Just admit it. Look, I'm scared. He hits hard. Do I really have to take this fight? And the governing bodies, they should say, yes, you do, or drop the belt. This is the type of boxing we live in today. Business first, action later. Regular fights before the best fight the best. Let it marinate. Remember Barry Hearn said that? Eddie Hearn father? Let it marinate. It's worth $300 million now, but it could be worth $700 in 3 years from now. See, they're trying to age Wilder out, but they don't know. Strength is the last to go. Deontay Wilder could be 40 and still knock the hell out of them. So it's muscles versus strength. Oh, yeah, that's different. Just because you got muscles don't mean you're strong. I knew a guy had muscle way bigger than Joshua, but couldn't hit like nothing. And he gassed out. Because muscles are heavier than fat. That's facts. But I tell you this, boxing gonna have to make some changes. Boxing gonna have to start giving us what we want, or boxing gonna fall into another rut. That's right, another rut. Now boxing turned to who can make the best deal, who can make the best fights. Now I like the idea of someone that's 6-0, 10-0. They get a chance to get under the bright lights, to fight in front of a big crowd. Okay, I get that. Okay, I understand that. All right. But if you're going to do that, you got to give us something in return. Come on, you got to give us some good fights here. We getting fights. This is 11, what? I lost count. This is 11 weekend in a row. We getting the fights. What, 2 weeks ago, we had the whole weekend of fight, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I got a fight wrote down here all the way to Carissa Shields and Quillen. Then you got Bud Crawford. He's on April the 20th. Nancy Sora. I mean, we're getting all the fights. But are they the fights we want? Well, I tell you one thing, up to this point, Top Rank been put on the best fights. This is boxing. Anything goes in boxing. And don't get it twisted. Anything can happen in boxing. Yes, Garcia is more of the inferior boxer. Yes, by statistics, Earl Spence should annihilate him. But think about it. What if he shocked the world? What if he shocked the world and beat Earl Spence? What would that say? They didn't Style didn't make the fight, or what? I mean, what? What would we say? What will happen? What if Deontay Wilder fights Brazil? Brazil get one lucky shot and night. But in reality, you got to think about it. Earl got a chin. Deontay Wilder got a chin. But I don't want to hear this shit. They got him figured out. They got his number. No, we don't need that shit. Styles make fights. Everybody's not going to get a knockout. Once you start looking for a knockout, that's when your defense drop and you get countered and you get knocked out. Find your open shots. Keep your defense tight. That's what makes a winner. Punch placement. Pick your punches. Pick your spots better. That's why I got so pissed off at Wilder. For the simple fact, he decided to go head hunting besides following the game plan. Fury he would have never got up if he would have went to the body in the first round all the way up. But he got hit with that left and it pissed him off, and he went head hunting the whole fight. Even Mark Brezeale was pissed off. See, your manager is in there to see what you don't see. And yes, Porter father, K. Diddy, that's what I call Kenny, he will not be in the corner of Sean Saturday for personal reasons. Other words, they probably having a spat. But anytime your father put a contract on you, his own son, what, you don't think he gonna pay you? I mean, damn. I'm okay. I'm gonna read this chat, and I know World Breaker waiting to come on in a minute. Let me see. Okay, the stuff poor people bought because they couldn't afford the real thing. Okay. Rob Sportsman, Lee. Oh, okay. Always thought crack was some made drug, homemade drug. Well, actually, crack is. You buy the powder. Well, you can buy it already rocked, but you buy the powder. Back in the 70s, that was the rich man drug, and the laws were lax at that time. Then they changed the drug laws, and then Obama changed them, made them better. And crack is cooked. Okay, you take powder cocaine, you take a glass jar, you add a little baking soda. Well, I'm not gonna tell you what I used to do, but yeah, you can make it's homemade. You make it up, and that jar get hot. You roll it around. You're gonna come out to a ball like this. Then you get a razor blade and you chop it up. That's crack. So crystal meth. You make crystal meth. That's why when you go to Walgreens, you buy that Sudafed. They make you sign for it. Well, that's the main ingredient in methamphetamines. That's why. If you buy too much, the DEA will call you, and they want to know why you buy so much. Keep that in mind. All right, Queen. Wait, Rob Sport. I'm sorry, Mark Blake. Coke head, crack head is the same. They just consume the cocaine different. Correct. Very correct. Yes. Crack is cheaper when cocaine was just powder form. Only thing you can find powder form no more. Unless you buy it straight off the boat, then you have to cook it up yourself. So, well, old Chapo just got found guilty. So, but old Mayo, he's still running things over there. See, KQKC does a lot of reading. So, I don't No fear. Oh, you know what? When you get through with New York, which they found him guilty, gave him life, he got to come over here because he supplied a third of heroin to the west side of Chicago. Vice Lords was involved. The Four Quarter Hustlers was involved. So, okay. I had to go. Okay, I read that one. Let me see. PBC can flip the script by coming up with their own belt, one for each weight class. No sanction fees. Yes, that's a good idea. That's a great idea. Same thing I was saying about unions. I think boxers should have unions. I think boxers should have medical insurance. Every time Floyd Mayweather, Keith Thurman, when he got hurt, he had to put out cash to have his surgery and everything. They don't have insurance for fighters. Now they might have a little insurance, so you get a cut. The doctor in the back room back there can stitch up about 4 or 5 stitches, and you cover it with that. That's it. But what if you need a major, major surgery like Jerry Hurd had on his right shoulder? You got to come out of pocket with that. So somebody, the sanction fees, LDBC, somebody can do that. They can, I mean, they can get insurance. They pay into it just like you do on a job or Medicaid anywhere. It could be a Medicaid. You know, uh, 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 $20 a month for the family, $10 a month for just you. Now think about that. All fighters when they turn pro. Not only do you sign that contract, you sign that medical. And then you get your cars in the mail. Hey, I always said that. Floyd had to go to the fight, to the hospital after he dropped his kids off one day because his knuckle was something wrong with his hand, whatever. But the nurse was sitting there asking, okay, what you do for a living? And of course, Leonard Allaby was in there with his kissing ass and big nose. Well, he's a self-made millionaire. And, the nurse like, okay, so, you know, so, you know, so if you had insurance, just show the card. If you have to, call and get it approved. Damn. They got enough money. Trust me. They got enough money to do it. You know, might not go exactly that way, but I'm just throwing out an idea. But, they can make it work. They can make it work. You got the NFL, you got the NBA, they got what you call players union. We remember that football strike. Well, y'all probably don't remember, but I remember the football strike. The football players union, AC Green, I think, not AC Green, one of the ex football player, he was Green. Yeah, that was his last name, Green though. But he was the president of the players union, and they walked out. And that year was no football. It was football, but it was people that walked over the line. People like they call them scabs. Like college players or you know some bullshit players. And that was it. Then the next year, they saw how bad that and how much money they lost. They gained what they want. Cause, like I tell the UK, New Zealand, everybody, the NBA, the NFL, the Major League Baseball, those are $1 billion industries. Not counting the college football, the college basketball, especially Duke and North Carolina. They right down the street from each other. Now, college players cannot get paid legally. Wink, wink. But they do have a great program at these schools. And some of these players have full ride scholarships. So don't get it twisted. So boxers always took a back seat in this country. That's why I love the UK so much. They do get behind their boxers. Well, maybe they don't have a lot of pro teams too. See, they football is soccer. We don't care about soccer. I don't even think we got a soccer team over here. And rugby. I don't even know what the hell rugby is. And they got something else. I think that's about it. But anyway, uh, okay. Okay, you say Peace Mark. Once of his legacy, 6 minutes at 130, 135 before the money. KC. KC. Oh, you talking about Mikey Garcia? Yeah, Mikey Garcia. That's what I'm saying. At 130, 135, he could have clinked up. He could have fought Lomachenko. Matter of fact, Tank Davis could fight Lomachenko right now. But some people say, well, Floyd, even I said it, that Floyd is not a good promoter. He don't care about nobody but himself. True. He don't want to promote nobody but himself. True. He don't care about nobody making money but himself. True. But I do understand why put him in there to fight Lomachenko and he ain't there mentally. You see what I'm saying? He's not there mentally. But who can you blame? You know, your promoter's over there in Dubai. Well, he should be over here, and you got a fight going on. And it took you 3 times to make weight. 3 times? Like I keep telling everybody, a promoter look after your fighter, especially if he's a good fighter. What you do, you ask the trainer, manager, whatever you fuck you want to call him. Hey, is he ready? What do he need? You think he'll make weight? We're going to weigh him 4 days before that time. If not, you give him time to lose a couple more pounds. That's what you do. That's what good managers do. That's what good promoters do. But you don't put him in there and you know he ain't ready. Look at Pedraza. He fought Tank. Tank annihilated him. But Styles make fights. He fought the wrong fight. Ain't no way Pedraza should have went toe-to-toe with Tank. But then he fought Lomachenko. He lost, yes. But he got Lomachenko number, like they going to say about Earl. But he did. When Lomachenko tried to step around, he took 2 steps back. Now where you going to step around to? Because you still right in front of me. Then he put that jab on him. And he's a switch hitter. And that confused Lomachenko. And Lomachenko been into too many fights because the third time you hit him, his eye started swelling. Scar tissue. The more you get it busted, the more you lose. Facts for your ass. Peace, Mike. Too many belts and box. Yeah, I said that. Okay, peace, salute. Okay. Okay, I think I got everybody. I think. Yep, I think I got everybody. Okay. Yeah, I do. Okay. Have a great day. Okay. Okay. Everybody. Okay. All right, Felix, Mark Blake. Okay. All right, Queen. All right. I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad you sub. All right. Okay. Let me okay. Okay. Now, okay, that way you won't get dropped, okay? I made you a moderator because I need more moderators because not today. For some reason, ain't nobody bother me today. But anyway, like I say, I'm KQ, KC World Breaker, probably cussing me out by now. But I'm KQ, KC Boxing. All right. Now I do come on Monday through Friday at 12:30 p.m. Central. Right. Hey, what's up, Felix? I'm right after Fanai International Boxing. Now, if you go to any of my videos, just hit show more, and you can catch me on my Twitter account, email, Gmail, and also my PayPal account. A couple people donated from my channel, and I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone giving me over 500, and I'm getting close, and I appreciate it. I do this for you all. You know, I do 3, 4 videos a day just for you all because you all give me the energy and the enthusiasm to do this. And plus, I love boxing. There's nothing about boxing I cannot tell you. And yes, I in breaking news, I'm gonna let you know. Just like Jigel, like Sasori, like Anthony Yard and Kolev. Those are breaking news stories. So keep that in mind. So with that, that's all I have. I hope everyone hit the like button, and I hope everybody enjoyed this chat. All right. I still didn't get a chance to get over everything I had to go over, but the LWC, we have to respect each other time. So with that, that's all I have. And peace to everybody in the chat. And hope to see you all tomorrow. And please check out my videos and check out the video, the resurrection of your Dennis Ugas. And with that, shout out to the LDBC and peace and love. I'm out.